Hey, do I have your attention only because I'm in the pool? Because I really want to tell you a story about my client Amber. A story that's about the amount of pain we experience and how to get through without treating ourselves like shit, and how to stop self-sabotaging our efforts to be happy, healthy and strong no matter what. I'm Susanne McAllister. I'm the anxiety expert, mindful psychotherapist and coach. So there once was a coach called Susanne who instructed an unhappy client called Amber to put a handful of salt in a glass of water and then drink it. What is wrong with you, Susanne? Would you be thinking? And you'd be right. But just we'll go with the story. So I would say that to Amber and I'd say, how does it taste? And Amber would drink it and then she would go, this is horrible. And she'd spit it out, wouldn't she? Well, hopefully she would. And then I would talk to her and then ask her to take another handful of sand and put it into the nearby lake. So this is why I'm sitting in the pool, not just to catch your attention. So imagine you'll take that handful of salt and you throw it in the lake, or you throw it in the pool, and then take that glass of water and then now drink from the lake. Well, I'm not going to drink from the pool, but you get the drift. So different. And as the water would drip down Amber's chin, I would ask her, so how does that taste? And I would ask her, do you still can taste the salt? So Amber would say, no, it tastes a little salty, but like nothing like it was like before. So what do you think the salt is in that story? What do you think the salt is in this story? So the pain of life is pure salt, no more and no less. And the amount of pain in life remains exactly the same. But the amount we taste that pain depends on the container we put it in. So when you are in pain, the only thing you can do is to enlarge your sense of things. Stop being the glass and become a lake. So this is the secret of how we get through. We need to expand ourselves and also look and transform possibilities that we have. And if your life has been a little like me, you might have experienced a lot of salt, anxiety, health stuff, relationship stuff, sickness, death, and even other losses. Maybe you felt lost and alone, and maybe nobody even knows, because you hide things so well from others. You go about your day doing the things that you always have done, which is a little bit like me. But deep underneath, there's this crippling feeling of fear that never quite goes away. That's how I used to function. Maybe you've set some new intention for 2022, and maybe you've already broken them, or maybe you've not. But if you have, you're not alone. You're normal, and in fact, you're in great company. But that does not mean that we're going to throw the year away. What have your goals for the year been? I would love to actually hear and comment beneath, or email me. Was it to eat healthier, or to not have that third glass of wine at night when you had a big day, to get up early, go for a walk every day, talk to your husband more? Do you feel like all the things that you need to do them when you finally be happy, to lose that weight, to have the perfect body, have the perfect life, and to fix all these things, to get the to-do list done? When you've only done all the things on the to-do list, you will be fixed and everything will be happy. Well, let me share with you that there's only 3 reasons why you might be stuck in the cycle of setting the resolution, sabotaging yourself. Then you feel even worse, and then you're setting new resolutions that are probably even worse than the ones that you had, or stricter, and then you actually do the whole thing again. You wash and repeat, and you not do the things. It's like, so the 3 reasons why we self-sabotage. There are 3 fears. Fear number 1 is that we don't feel safe. So we don't feel safe where we are in the environment, the life that we have. We don't feel safe in our bodies. And like with the whole COVID thing going on, that's not a surprise. 90% of Americans feel anxious. Or number 2, we feel unworthy. And number 3, we feel unloved. This is big. They're the only 3 reasons why we self-sabotage. And take a moment to think about these fears in your own life. Where do they manifest? Do they manifest in your relationships where you settle? Do they manifest in your work? It was the same for Amber. She never felt worthy, or she never felt loved unconditionally. But we worked all year hard. That's why I'm telling you this. We fought, and I taught her new techniques, and every day we're challenging these old bullshit feelings and thoughts. It was a super hard road for Amber. She had setbacks, but she persevered, little step by step. And I'm happy to report she's out there now every weekend, hiking with new friends. From a hiking group, she finally felt confident to join after wanting to do it for so many years and waiting for her husband to get off the couch and nagging him. But she did it herself now. And her husband's show is a little bit rattled at the moment because she's not filling her emotional needs anymore with Netflix and wine. But she's talking to new friends, and they're even planning a new trip, given that you can go anywhere, given COVID. Her glass and yours still fills up with salt. The pains and the challenges of life, they never stop. But it's up to you. If you're finally ready to embark on a journey to deep dive into your own world, and you want to change, it's only if you want to change bad and that you don't want anything standing in your way. So only if the pain of staying the same is worse than changing, when you're actually really ready to let go. It's important to find somebody that supports you in this, that knows what they're doing. That can be your cheerleader, that can be your guide and your torch. And that can inspire you a little. If you want help from me, there is my contact is just there. I'd be happy to have a chat to help you in any way I can. And if you want to know what it would look like to work with me. But now that you've made it to the end of this beautiful video, I also have a little gift for you. You can download my free Changer ebook with the link that I've provided there for you. So nothing wrong to keep going on your own until you don't want to do things on your own anymore. So that's my gift for you. Ooh, and it's getting super windy here, but it's still very hot. So it's a little guide, even has a habit tracker, gives you tips and tricks how to have a better and more fruitful and successful life within yourself, because your inner life is actually the thing that counts the most. Like on the outside, I know so many people where it looks like perfect. Many clients that I work with, you would never guess how they feel on the inside. And I can tell that from me. You probably watch this video, if you made it right to here and you think, well, there she is in your pool and her life is probably perfect. Just because I have all these degrees and I know how to do things, and I've been doing this for many years, helping thousands of people, and with my books and my workshop, doesn't mean that my life is perfect. I struggle with this high functioning anxiety as well. I have to calm myself and use the tools that I teach every day. I sit here every day, I use it, I journal, I challenge myself. I also do a lot of self-care so I can function really well. But I only was able to that once I really loved myself enough to put myself first and to prioritize myself and my well-being. And that was just that time of my life. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Please subscribe. That would make me very happy. You'll get weekly content about how to have a better, more successful life, how to have the relationships and how to have the relationship with yourself, how to be calmer and more centered, so you can not crack open that next bottle of wine, or grab it's not the cigarette anymore, it's the vape. Many of my clients, they grab the vape, or eat the chocolate in hiding, eat the chocolate in the car. And you don't have to feel lost and alone and lonely. There's a whole tribe of us there that are going through life with that salt in the glass, still. So let us chuck it out and come and join me in the pool here with everybody. Because when we expand and when we're not in this little container keeping the salt and the fear and the sorrow and the pain in there, but when we put it out in, we're expanding our relationships, we're expanding the help that we're able to let in, and we're expanding our heart when we're letting people see how we truly feel. All right, that's it from me for today. And so press the little bell so you hear my next video and get the alert as well. Have a beautiful day.